are live. We are live. Welcome to college football's Peek Around the Corner watch party, Saturday, October 26th. Navy versus Notre Dame. The rivalry goes back decades after decades after decades. The special relationship between Notre Dame and Navy. And today is a very special Navy-Notre Dame football game. Why? The first time since 1945, Navy is undefeated this late in the football season. Navy and Notre Dame are knocking on the door to the college football playoffs, the expanded playoffs. So this game, this Navy-Notre Dame game is very special indeed. Welcome everybody to College Football's Peek Around the Corner with your host, Greg Pflugar. We cover everything in college football because we love everything in college football. And if you do as well, please subscribe to our channel. Smash the like button if you like our content. Share the video with your family and your friends if you want to support this college football Rebel Outpost channel with a donation. Just hit the $sign, make a comment, and I'll get you super chat as quick as I possibly can. Welcome everybody. And I mean everybody, even that LSU Tiger, Ryan Brooks, even AMAC, even Stephen McNeely. Welcome in Randy Taylor, David Griffin, the little general who's on her way to Illinois, Rosemont, Illinois, the home of the Big Ten corporate office, in the car with the Munoz family, Medea, Hernandez, Garcia, Vohar, Vargas, Rojas, Pflugar, the moderator who rules with an iron fist is in the house. Stephen Vitt, Ohio Bobcat is in the house. Clemson Tiger, Bo Weevil is in the house. And others are going to be joining us because I happen to think this game is going to be close, tight, and full of drama. Welcome everybody into the studio that sits on the corner of Keith Jackson Parkway and Kurt Gowdy Avenue. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to be a legend. With your comments in the chat room and with your phone calls at halftime, after the game, let's go Expedition. Greg is in the house. Moth Prof is in the house. Again, Bo Weevil, Steve Vitt, David Campbell, thanks for coming on in. Medea Pflugar, I hope you have a great time, honey. And please, do not run off with the lead singer of the guy that you're going to watch on Sunday night. Do not run off. You've got a husband, the fat guy from Minnesota. He's waiting for you to come home. So don't go running off on a tour, a music tour with some famous singer. All right? All right. Larry Andrick, Mr. Mountaineer is in the house. Look at that. The Navy Midshipman Band. The Navy Midshipman Band is on the field. What a beautiful sight. Navy versus Notre Dame. David Griffin, go Navy, beat Notre Dame. Now, usually when I do a watch party, I am not rooting for any team. If I am, I lean towards David versus Goliath. Now, of course, when I do a watch party, a Minnesota Golden Gopher watch party, I'm going to have my maroon and gold glasses on. But typically, I'm just rooting for a good game. I get excited about both teams' great plays. Today's a little different. I'm going to be completely transparent to everybody. I've got nothing against Notre Dame. Nothing. I don't. I've got family members, I've got cousins who are big Notre Dame Fighting Irish fans. Big, season ticket holders. Big fans of Notre Dame. I'm not anti-Notre Dame. But today, on October 26, 2024, I can't help it. I am rooting for Navy. And it's going to be transparent when we're doing a watch party today. And if, hopefully, if you're a Notre Dame Fighting Irish fan, or if you don't like it that I'm rooting for one team over another, maybe this isn't going to be the watch party for you. And that is my loss. That is not your loss. Now, usually, when you do watch a watch party on YouTube, the host is almost always rooting for one team over another. So what I do is unique. Most games I'm not. We're watching the game together. You guys are rooting for whoever you want to root for, and I'm just getting excited about the football game. This one's a little bit different. Again, nothing against Notre Dame. But Navy, come on. Navy, the best team they've had since 1945, and this team is legit. The quarterback, Horvath, look, in the world of NIL, in the world of salary cap, in the world of the transfer portal, in which Navy and Army really can't participate in, Navy is undefeated. Army is undefeated. This is one of these stories that I cannot, Guys, I'm rooting for Navy. I am rooting for Navy. And my father was Go Army, beat Navy. My uncles were Go Army, beat Navy. So this is something strange for me to be rooting for Navy, but that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm hoping that it's a good, close, dramatic football game, and I think it's going to be Kyle Monangai. Tip of the cap. Tip of the cap, man. He is a beast. He's a hell of a football player. Kyle Monangai, Rutgers, he has been for years. He got hurt a bunch of times last night. He went into the game nicked up. He was doubtful to even play in the game. And he gave it his all. Once again, he gave it his all. USC won big. Again, I don't think there's really any issues going on at USC. I understand that the Trojan fans are frustrated. But you got to give Lincoln Riley another year going into a new conference. They've lost a bunch of close games. Give Lincoln Riley a little bit more time. Jose, go Navy anchors away. You got that right. I think Texas will stomp Vandy, Montprov. No, I did not. No, I did not, Ryan Brooks. No, I did not. However, yeah, my picks against the spread so far in week 9, Greg the Cooler is 0-2. And the PATC community is 2-0. So I came into this week 1 game behind you guys and gals, and now I'm sitting 3 games behind you guys and gals. So I better turn it around right now. Right now. Robert Perez is in the house. Good morning from the left coast. Carrie Gold Nose. They're not thinking of me, Carrie. Nobody thinks of me. Nobody thinks of me. Not even my wife, who's in a car going to Illinois to watch a famous singer from Mexico. She's not even thinking about me. Here we go. The kickoff. The other game I'm going to be watching on the other monitor is Ohio State, Nebraska. It's not part of the watch party. We got a single watch party game going on, Navy, Notre Dame. We will switch if we have to. If there's another dramatic game unfolding, we will go to it. But I got a feeling that Navy and Notre Dame is going to be dramatic. Notre Dame has been playing better and better and better, no question about it. They are on a roll themselves. But Navy, holy smokes. Navy is playing some football. Notre Dame was started out first down and 10 at their 25. The USC Trojan, they're decimated. Their back seven, their secondary is decimated. And they've got linebacker issues that they've had all year. No question about it. I agree. Washington, Indiana may be a close game. We got to keep an eye on that one. Indiana not starting their Rourke, or at least I don't believe they are. That was the last I heard. Tavon Jackson started for Indiana. A gain of 5 yards on the first play of the line of scrimmage for Notre Dame. I let a flat pass. Second and 6. Shotgun. Riley Leonard. Passing it again to Jeremiah Love. The tight end, Mitchell Evans. I thought that was Jeremiah Love coming out. First down, Notre Dame Irish. Handoff, Jeremiah Love. Got about 5 yards, 4 yards, 5 yards. Second and 5. I have adjusted the settings once again for today. Hopefully things will be better. Not so much buffering. I do expect buffering. Hopefully it's a little less. Thank you, Carrie Go Knows. Let's support Greg and his podcast. Thank you so much, Mr. Seminole. Your incredible generosity. I appreciate it. Jeremiah Love, a loss of 2 yards. 3rd and 7. Okay, Navy, get off the field. Ooh. Thank you, Carrie Gold Nose. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your kindness very much. Anthony Carlson, I'll get to you in a second. I will get to you in a second. 3rd and 6. Navy's got to get off the field. Let's go! They got a little jumbo package on the left. Riley Leonard back to pass. Good blocking. Great blocking. Wide open. 15. Down to the 11-yard line. First down, Notre Dame. They easily picked up Navy splits. Notre Dame went into an audible. They made sure that they had all the blocks, all the blitz contained. A beautiful offensive line work by Notre Dame. First down and 10 at the 11-yard line. I'll get to you in a second, Mr. Sparty. Patrick Riley Leonard. Play action. Got a few yards. Second and 5. Bo Collins got about 5 yards on a 5-yard route pattern. Handoff, Love. He comes up about 1.5 yards short of a first down. They can get a first down at this 2-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 1.5 yards. Thank you so much, Anthony Carlson, an early Pete Cloak and Dagger member for the 7th month. Holy smokes. I dare say, Greg, we might have a shot against Michigan tonight. And I would agree. I would most definitely agree. Handoff. First down. The Irish. Down at the half-yard line. 1st and goal. Notre Dame looking to punch it in. I would agree, Anthony Carlson. I would absolutely agree. Hold on a moment. Riley Leonard trying to sneak it in. I think he's got it. I think they got to give it to him. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Touchdown! Holy smokes. Notre Dame comes out firing. Can Navy respond? Can that Navy offense, which really hasn't been stopped yet this year, will they be able to respond to the Irish? Anthony Carlson, you are once again officially knighted Cloak and Dagger. That was the wrong sound bar. I apologize. Holy smokes. Thank you so very much, Anthony Carlson, for your incredible membership of this channel. I would agree with you, Mrs. Spartan, and I would rather disagree with you because it makes it more interesting. But I can't. Michigan State just got off a win with Iowa. They're playing Michigan. Michigan's bringing back Mr. Warren, the quarterback they started earlier this season. Michigan State has got more than a shot, a good shot at defeating the Wolverines. Nebraska's going through a lot of issues. Their special teams, they screwed up at the beginning of the game. Once again, they muffed the kickoff. They went 3 and out, and now their punter shanked the punt. Ohio State's got it deep in Nebraska's territory for the first time with the ball. Nebraska's going through a lot of issues. One of them is their special teams. Their special teams play is been horrific. Indiana pick 6 up on Washington 7-0. Thank you, Stephen McNeely. Appreciate it. Yeah, terrible start for Nebraska. Real bad start. Robert Perez, TD Notre Dame, Navy ain't what people think, nor is Army. Holy smokes. Charlie Atwood, Penn State will be 7-0. Daniel Montecastle says, yes, the Spartans will beat the Wolverines. Nebraska got a sack. Ryan Willie, which is worse? East Coast team going west for a late game or vice versa? It is more difficult for the East Coast team to go west than it is for the West Coast team to go east. When you're going west and then you're coming home a lot later going back east, you're losing time. That's my opinion, of course, but I've always thought going from east to west is a lot more difficult. Thank you, Ryan Willie, for the super chat. I'm sure people disagree with me, but I appreciate it. Mr. Ryan Willie, thank you again for your generosity. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much. Ole Miss is up 7-0 against Oklahoma. Thank you, AMAC. Tony, Greg, this is a must-win for Goldie. It's a much-needed win. I don't know if it's a must-win. I think they got it. I think it's going to be a close game, Tony. I think it's going to be close, but I think the Gophers are going to be able to pull it out. Nebraska stops the Buckeyes. Nebraska takes over. They stopped them on a 4th and 1. Notre Dame kicks off the Navy. Navy's going to bring it out. Holy smokes. And they got brought down at their 12-yard line. 1st and 10 for Navy deep in their own territory. Wow. Thank you, Ryan Willie. Thank you, Kerry Golden Nose. Thank you, Anthony Carlson. Let's check the other scores here. Notre Dame 7, Navy 0. Indiana 7, Washington 0. Ole Miss 7, Oklahoma 0. The Buckeyes and the Cornhuskers are tied 0-0. 1st and 10, Navy at their 11-yard line. Option. They got a couple yards. Couple yards on the run. The great quarterback of Navy. And yes, he's been great. Blake Horvath. Been absolutely sensational. 2nd and 7. But he's going up against the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Option. 3 more yards. It's going to be about 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Complete 1st down. A pass from Horvath. 1st down, Navy. And again, this is what's making this Navy team offense really good, is that they can throw it a little bit. They can actually throw it a little bit. First down and 10 at the 24. Can Navy's offense respond? At least get a few first downs and flip the field a little bit. 1st down and 10, 24-yard line. Option, pitch out. Good defense by Notre Dame there. Good pursuit by the Irish. Only got a couple yards. 2nd and 8. Robert Perez is feeling a pick 6 coming for the Irish. First and goal for Oklahoma. Thank you, Mr. Nathan Campbell. Oklahoma stopped. Still 7-0. 2nd and 7. Horvath shotgun. He hands it off. It looks like a 1st down. It's going to be close. They're going to give it to him. 1st down again, Navy. They give it to the man in motion, and they run off tackle. They run off tackle. Alex Teska, big number 46, with the run. And he's lined back. He's behind Horvath again. Teska, he's got it. Oh, he fumbled it. Notre Dame picks it up. Oh, no. 46 fumbled it. What a disaster. It was a good play. Oh, that's terrible. That's not good, ladies and gentlemen. That's not good at all. It was just a bobble by the running back. A bobble by the running back. Notre Dame's going to try to take advantage here. If they punch it in, if it goes 14-0, we might be in for a very long day. Navy cannot afford mistakes. Oh, man. They had a beautiful play set up. They had a drive going. Good run. It's going to be second down and goal for Navy. Second down and goal for Notre Dame at Navy's 2.5-yard line. Second and goal. Oh, he almost made it. Third down and goal at the 1-yard line. 3rd and 1. Flag. It was a touchdown. Touchdown by Riley Leonard. Touchdown.
Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown!
No, not a touchdown. Not a touchdown. Not a touchdown. My apologies. 3rd and goal. Ooh, he moved just a little bit too quick. No, that lineman moved a little bit before anyone else did it. Marcus Freeman is very upset. 3rd and goal. We will go over the games that are later this afternoon. In a little bit, we're going to be going over the other games. Kehlani, beautiful day here. Probably the last great Saturday of the year. Listening to update games from PATC while on the beach. Riley Leonard, touchdown! Wide open, Bo Collins. Holy smokes. There was not a defender within 15 yards. My goodness, a broken coverage. My goodness. Listening to updates on games from PATC while on the beach with my lab and my wife. I can't imagine anything better than that. Thank you, Kehlani. Al, appreciate it. Appreciate you coming on in. Notre Dame basically gets 7 points gift wrapped to them. Navy fumbles the ball in the option play. It was a good pitch. The running back just lost it. Number 46. And then Notre Dame scores on a completely busted coverage. 14-0 Notre Dame. Navy cannot afford any more mistakes here in the first half, or they will not be in the game in the second half. It just isn't going to happen. Just isn't going to happen. Other games that are going on. Let's take a look. We've got, of course, Notre Dame, Navy, Nebraska, Ohio State, Washington, Indiana. Indiana's up by 7. Ole Miss is up by 7 over Oklahoma. We got Virginia Tech, Georgia Tech, Virginia, North Carolina, Buffalo, Ohio, Charlotte, Memphis, Tulane, North Texas. That's all going on right now. In about 15 minutes from now, we're going to have Arkansas at Mississippi State at 2:30 Central Time, 3:30 Eastern Time. Number 20 Fighting Illini against Oregon at Oregon. Holy smokes. BYU at UCF. And again, BYU not getting a whole lot of respect from Vegas. BYU at UCF. Missouri at Alabama. Northwestern at Iowa. The Terrapins against my beloved Minnesota Golden Gophers. All of those are 3:30 Eastern Time. Oklahoma State at Baylor, 3:30 Eastern Time. Texas Tech at TCU, 3:30 Eastern Time. Texas at Vanderbilt, 4:15 Eastern Time. Texas at Vandy. Can Vandy pull off another miracle? Holy smokes. UL Monroe, who could be a factor in the Conference USA race, at South Alabama at 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern. Florida State at Miami. Everybody, and I mean everybody, expects a hurricane blowout. West Virginia at Arizona, 2 struggling teams. We'll see if one of them can get off the mat. Utah at Houston. Penn State at Wisconsin, 7:30 Eastern Time, NBC and Peacock. Penn State at Wisconsin. Can Penn State go 7-0? Like Charlie Atwood in the chat room says, they're going to go 7-0. That is a big game. A monster game for the Nittany Lions. LSU at Texas A&M, 7:30 Eastern Time, ABC. It doesn't get any bigger than that. Both teams atop of the SEC. The winner of that game is going to be the only SEC team with no conference losses. LSU at Texas A&M, Michigan State at Michigan. You saw what Anthony Carlson said in the chat room. The Spartans, they have a shot, a good shot to pull off the win at Ann Arbor. Kansas at Kansas State, an interstate rivalry. SMU at Duke. Cincinnati at Colorado. These are big games in their conference races. Okay, let's get back to it. The Buckeyes had a punt again to the Cornhuskers. Nebraska's playing tough early in the first quarter. Thank you, AMAC. Please smash that like button. Yes, please smash it if you like the content. Ryan Willie on Wisconsin. On Wisconsin. David Griffin, watch out Longhorns. Watch out Longhorns. Horvath, wide open, first down Navy, a big pass play. Big pass play, that's where Benjamin Morrison lines up, but Benjamin Morrison no longer, he's out for the year for Notre Dame. He's a left side corner, first down, they're down at the 43-yard line of Notre Dame. Navy has to respond. Down 14-0. Gave that ball back to number 46 who fumbled in the last possession. Got a few yards. It's going to be 2nd and 6. AMAC, go Vandy, please. We've got an empty backfield. Again, an empty backfield for Blake Horvath. Man in motion. They give it to the man in motion. Big first down. Another first down, but we got a flag. Did we have illegal motion or do we have illegal formation for Navy? They cannot afford these penalties. Chop block. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Again, Navy goes behind the chains. They're moving the ball, and another mistake by Navy. My goodness. My goodness, that's not good. Woo! Wow. I mean, Navy comes into this game playing perfect football, and they've given Notre Dame the ball twice. And it hasn't been on a Notre Dame hit. It hasn't been a good shot. It hasn't been they basically what Navy has done is say, here's the football. Go ahead, take it. Wow. I did not miss the turnover. I wish I would have, but no, I did not miss the turnover. Jeff Morgan is in the house. Thanks for coming on in. Appreciate it. Well, the route is on. Unfortunately, the route is on. It's 14-0 Notre Dame. They get the ball again. Navy hasn't been stopped. They haven't punted the ball. They've just handed it over back to Notre Dame. All right, let's check out the rest of the scores. Nebraska 0, Ohio State 0. Nebraska's playing tough. Middle of the first quarter, nobody has scored. Indiana 7, Washington 0. Ole Miss 7, Oklahoma just scored a touchdown. Jackson Arnold to Bauer Sharp, 11 yards. Oklahoma 6, waiting for the extra point. 7-6 Ole Miss. Those are your top 25 games. Georgia Tech 3, Virginia Tech 0. Now, Virginia Tech is 2-1 in the conference. So Virginia Tech still has dreams of competing for the ACC championship game. This is a must-win at home against Georgia Tech. And they're down 3-0, start of the second quarter. North Carolina 7, Virginia 3. Tulane 14, North Texas 3. Remember, Tulane is 3-0 in the American. 3-0 in the American. They're undefeated in the American Athletic Conference, the same as Navy and Army. So those are basically your scores. Second and 12. 46-yard line of Navy. Notre Dame looking to pull away. Riley Leonard, big first down run, down to the 29-yard line. Notre Dame is they are about to put the screws They're about to put the screws on Navy. First down and 10. Riley Leonard flushed out of the pocket, and he's running for it. Another 7 yards. He's running like a thoroughbred. Holy smokes. Nebraska fourth and 2, and they punted the ball again. Will Johnson is out tonight. Yep. That is correct. Saw that report. Thank you, Anthony. First down, Notre Dame, pass complete. Leonard looks fantastic. First down and 10, Notre Dame at Navy's 16-yard line. It looks like we might have to make an executive decision. We might have to switch ball games. I can't believe I'm saying this early. It's going to be 3rd and 7, incomplete. Illini Ted. Indiana gets all the accolades for the resurgent offense, but their defense is tough. Kerry Goldenose has switched to the Indiana game. Stephen McNeely, Ohio State and Nebraska game. I don't know what I should do. I had Indiana and Nebraska last week. So I had both those teams last week. Riley Leonard gets sacked. Notre Dame's going to be going for a field goal. Up 14-0. Daniel Montcastle, Mr. Hoosier. Indiana is a second half team. Missed field goal, 14-0, Notre Dame. It remains 14-0. Now, Navy, don't give the ball over. Don't fumble it. Don't fumble it. How about that? Indiana 7, Washington 0, first quarter. Almost the end of the first quarter, Ole Miss and Oklahoma tied at 7. First down and 10, Navy. Hang on to the ball, Navy. Hang on to the ball. Make them stop you. Notre Dame hasn't stopped you yet. You've stopped yourself twice. Now go down there and score. Let's go. Let's go. Second and 4. Horvath, option. First down. There we go. There we go. Don't fumble the ball. Don't fumble the ball. Make Notre Dame stop you. Can they stop you for 4 downs? Can they stop you for 4 downs? Make them prove it. End of the first quarter. Nebraska Cornhuskers defense is playing very good this Saturday against the Buckeyes. Ohio State's going to have to punt the ball again. Holy smokes. The Buckeyes, 6 carries for 3 yards rushing the ball. 6 carries for 3 yards. No, I'm sorry, there was a penalty on the flag. My bad. My bad. They're not punting the ball. My bad, guys. My mistake. I didn't know there was a flag. I just saw the incompletion. Indiana's offense has been slowed down by the absence of Curtis Rourke. Again, they seem pretty optimistic at Indiana that his recovery is going to be a little bit quicker. Ooh! Trayvon Henderson almost broke a big run against the Cornhuskers. They sound like they're pretty optimistic about Rourke coming back for the Hoosiers. AMAC, there's a squirrel on the field at Ole Miss. College football, baby. A squirrel delay. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The Buckeyes are finally driving the football on Nebraska. Less than a minute to go in the first quarter. 0-0, Ohio State, Nebraska. Indiana picked it off again. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Will Howard, touchdown pass to Carnell Tate. 40-yard touchdown pass. The Buckeyes go up on the Cornhuskers. Nebraska played a very good first quarter, though. They played tough, no question about it. Carnell Tate got wide open. It's almost impossible to cover all those guys. You got to do what Oregon did. You got to score. I mean, you cannot just... You're going to give up 30 points against the Buckeyes no matter how good your defense plays. It's Nebraska's offense that's got to get off the mat. Nebraska's offense scored 24 points against Illinois. Okay, not that bad, but they lost. Only 28 against Purdue. 14 against Rutgers. And 7 against Indiana. That is 42 points in the last 3 games. So, it's Nebraska's offense. Like, just got to get off the mat. Okay, Navy. Second down. 2nd and 7. Incomplete. Indiana touchdown. Omar Cooper. Holy smokes. Omar Cooper. Tavian Jackson. Omar Cooper. My goodness. Indiana up 14. 2nd and 6 Navy. Option. Horvath going to keep it. 30, 20, 15, 10. Touchdown!
Touchdown!
Navy!
Touchdown! Touchdown!
Again, Notre Dame hasn't stopped Navy. Navy has stopped Navy. They've given the ball to Notre Dame twice. They've just handed it over. 2 turnovers in which Notre Dame, congratulations for Notre Dame, they're picking the ball off the ground, but they did not hit the run. They did not cause the turnover. Navy caused their own turnover. And now Navy has scored. Navy hasn't punted. 14-7. This game is not over. This game is not over. Oh my God! Let's go! Amen. Go Navy. Anthony Carlson's taking back his Navy comments about Navy. Here we go. Here we go. Daniel Montcalf, Navy's going to make it a game. Don't have to punt when you're fumbling the ball. Hey, that's fine, but you know what? At some point, Mr. Robert Perez, at some point, Mr. Stephen McNeely, Mr. Jeff Morgan, Mr. David Griffin, Mr. Anthony Carlson, Mr. Alani Ted, at some point, Notre Dame is going to have to stop Navy and not rely on Navy stopping Navy. And can Notre Dame do it? I don't know. I don't know if they can do it. I don't know if they can do it. I am not convinced. And something just happened here. I just lost my, what is going on? What is going on? I just lost my connection to ABC. How could I lose my connection to ABC? That doesn't even make sense. Now I got it back. Maybe I'm probably going to be way behind you guys. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. Robert Perez is not convinced. Not convinced. It probably is, Mac. It probably is. Woo! My goodness. I don't know how you can. Navy's been playing great this year. Army has been playing incredible this year. I would pick Army to beat Navy right now because they can do a few more things. But my goodness, you guys. Holy smokes. You guys are a tough audience. No question about it. You are a tough audience. You are college football sickles. All I know is 14-7. That's all I know. That's all I know. That's all I know. Thank you for your service, Tony. Appreciate it. I'm an RV vet, Greg. Thank you, sir. Maybe you're a little biased, but Army's playing fantastic. They're beating teams with margins that they usually don't beat teams. T.D. Washington, Stephen McNeely, thank you, sir. Okay, Notre Dame will start the ball at their 25-yard line. First down and 10, up 14-7. Riley Leonard has looked sharp with his arms and with his legs. First down and 10. Leonard scrambling. Look at him run. Another 6-7 yards. Holy smokes. Is he playing good or what? He is playing awfully good. Second down and 3. Notre Dame lines up quickly. And they run it. Jeremiah Love breaks the tackle. That guy's an absolute beast. First down, Notre Dame. guy's an absolute beast. Fantastic football player. Having an incredible season. Unbelievable season. I tell you what, this is kind of weird. I'm having trouble with ABC. Right after that touchdown, I lost it again. So I don't know what's going on, guys. I have no idea what's going on. Connection's good. Yeah, I saw that run by Raiola. He doesn't run it too often. He doesn't like to get hit. He doesn't run it too often. Nebraska is 3rd and 14. Calls a timeout at the Buckeyes 19-yard line. They're trying to respond. They're down 7-0. Opie, never thought I'd hear myself say Nebraska and Oklahoma are hanging tough. Yeah. Yeah. TH3, I've had issues with our play calling, but it's been better than last week. TH3 is feeling some optimism about the play calling of Satterfield. Navy may be stopping Navy, but they can't stop Notre Dame. That has been a problem. You are correct, Mr. Griffin. Okay, Notre Dame, Navy, you got to respond here. You got to settle down. Settle down. Things haven't gone the way you hoped, the way you planned it. Just do a long drive, sustainable drive. No penalties. No pre-snap penalties. Don't get behind on the chains. Of course, they start out with a penalty here on the kickoff return. Offsides, Notre Dame on the kickoff. Navy is forcing Notre Dame to kick it again. They want another shot at this. They want another shot at a good kickoff return. Let's see what happens. Navy's returning it. Good call. They got it back to the 35. Notre Dame, Navy will start at their own 35-yard line. So Nebraska gets a field goal that was set up by the long run from Dylan Raiola. But the offense is still kind of first down Navy, big pass play. The offense is still like the wide receivers haven't been able to block. The running game, of course, is non-existent. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. But the Cornhuskers defense has come to play. Tony White, they had an off week last week against Indiana, but this is the real Cornhuskers defense. 21-7 Navy. Couple yard gains, 2nd and 8. Yeah, I agree. I hate this stupid line of scrimmage play calling. It's like the Scott Frost play calling. Same thing. Our receivers can't leverage blocks. I agree with you. They have not been able to block. So they keep running the same plays. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Ooh, I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened there from Navy, but they almost bad play. 3rd down and 8. Cornhuskers defense is hanging in tough. It's hard to hang in against this Buckeye offense, though. We'll see what happens on this drive. Notre Dame is about to turn over. Navy on downs is 3rd and 8. Notre Dame fighting Irish. They can taste it. They can feel it. Horvath is under center. 3rd and 8. Going back to pass. Long throw. Incomplete. Incomplete. Off his fingertips. Notre Dame's going to get the ball back. Down 21-7. Jeremiah Smith, man, he's a big dude. TH3, we didn't run the screens good against Northern Iowa. Our best plays are between the guards and downfield, 10 to 15 yards. Navy needs a turnover. They need a turnover. They need an interception or a fumble recovery. Right now. That's what Navy needs. Incomplete. Riley Leonard, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Riley Leonard. Will Howard, touchdown pass to the great one. Jeremiah Smith, 60 yards. Holy smokes. the great one, Jeremiah Smith, unstoppable. Holy smokes. Wide open. Third down, Notre Dame. Third down and 9. Navy's chance, the defense to get off the field. Oh, batted down. Navy's going to get the ball back. Good field position. Navy, get the ball and score. Get back in this game. Let's go. Let's go. Why the heck is Luke Gifford guarding Jeremiah Smith? What TH3 is saying, you might as well have the fat guy from Minnesota try to guard and contain Jeremiah Smith. What is going on? Oh, no! I don't know. It was not a good punt. It was not a good punt. Notre Dame was going to have good field position. There's no reason for him to catch the ball. Navy has given the ball over to the Irish for the third time. Self-sabotage. Self-sabotage. It's got to be Greg the Cooler. It's got to be. Unbelievable.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn, no closure, move.
Wow. Wow, this has been bad. I was not expecting Navy just to come into this game and play so poorly. I mean, 3 turnovers where you haven't been touched by Notre Dame. You're just giving up the ball. It's tough enough to beat Notre Dame. Holy smokes. Boise State defeats UNLV last night. So Boise State remains in the catbird seat. They get the G5 playoff spot. Incomplete. Notre Dame, it's going to be 3rd and 15. 3rd and 15. A dump off. Notre Dame is either going to go for like a 54-yard field goal or they're going to go for it on 4th down. What is Notre Dame going to do here? They're going to go for it on 4th down or? 4th and 7. Fourth and 7 completion. Marcus Freeman with the aggressive play. Holy smokes. They're going for the jugular. They are going for the jugular. No question about it. My goodness. Notre Dame's going to try to end this game right now. Right now. And then we're going to have to make an executive decision for the second half. My goodness. Robert Perez going on to the Sun soccer game. Be blessed today, PATC fam. Thank you, sir. Have fun. Good luck. Your son. Hopefully, hoping for a good match. St. Cloud, St. Thomas, WCHA game is on Fox 9. The Gophers men's played St. Thomas men's hockey last night. I don't know what the final score was, but the Gophers were up big. I don't know what this... No way Navy comes back from this. Yeah, we're going to have to make an executive decision for the second half. And I don't know what to do about it because... I don't know. I don't know what competitive game we're going to have here. Dylan Raiola is yelling at the sideline. False start. He is pissed off. Dylan Raiola, the quarterback in Nebraska, is yelling at his sideline. I'm not sure what's going on. Oklahoma, Ole Miss. Nebraska's still running that same play over and over and over again. And it's not working. The Buckeyes are having no issues covering the bubble screen, the flat pass, the sideline pass, the tunnel screen. You got to chuck it downfield. You got to take your shots. Same play over and over and over again. TH3. Satterfield can stay in Columbus if he wants. I don't know. I'm afraid to do it, but we might have to here. We're going to check out a Nebraska Cornhuskers message board. I'm not going to show it to you because it's behind a paywall. But again, I'll read what some of the comments. I hope Dylan Raiola keeps yelling at people like that. Why is Satterfield calling screens? Sats is a freaking idiot for that play call on 3rd down. Sat predictable as ever. We are bleeped on offense. Fire. It's not Satterfield, it's a bleep field. DR change at the line of scrimmage there. Sat is coaching scared. He is so far out of his depth. What the bleep was that play call? Fire Rule if he's on board with that nonsense. Do we have something against throwing the ball down the field? Stop calling screens. Dylan Raiola, should be able to audible out of any screenplays. Sat is officially the dumbest coordinator I've ever seen. First down Irish. If no media members ask Rule what Satterfield's obsessions with screens are, they have all failed at their jobs for the day. Still throwing the screen. Can we petition never to have Gus on call ever again? These screens, man. 4 blockers looking backwards. He's, I don't want to say that word, fire Sat at halftime. We got to have like negative 100 yards off of them, the screenplays this season. What the hell is Sat calling on 3rd and 8? Rule can tell his offensive coordinators what to do, so it's on Rule. Forget about being angry at Sat. It's on Rule at this point. I'm a little worried that Dylan Raiola audibled into that screen. I'm hoping I'm wrong because look with their D-backs and their face isn't the time. On and on and on and on. Same comments over and over again. Nebraska Cornhusker fans are upset. I don't blame them. You got a guy who can throw the ball downfield. Now, I know that, he's not getting a whole lot of time and there's not a whole lot of separation. Oh boy, what are we going to do for the second half? I do not know. Maybe the Washington-Indiana game. We may have to go to the Big Ten Network game here. That's a close competitive game, a very important game for Indiana. That's the leading contender right now. Ole Miss versus Oklahoma. Maybe I'll go to that game. I did Indiana last week, so I did Indiana, Nebraska, so I do not want to do Ohio State, Nebraska. I really don't want to do Indiana, Washington, because I did Indiana last week. So Ole Miss and Oklahoma might be the decision. Ole Miss is up 10-7. Game's on ESPN. That's the leading contender right now. Horvath, huge run, gets taken down at the 28-yard line. Holy smokes. Navy's Horvath, a big run. I think that's a fumble. I think the Buckeye quarterback, I think that's a fumble. That should be Nebraska's ball! I thought the ball came out of his hands. Oh, they did? Oh. Sorry. I thought Nebraska covered it. Oh, well. They called it a fumble, right, though? I mean, that was a fumble. Field goal attempt. He shanks it. It remains 14-3 Buckeyes. It's going to be about 3rd and 6 for Navy. Yeah, I'm the best because I keep screwing up the call. I didn't know that the Buckeyes covered that fumble. My bad. 3rd and 6. You got to go for it on 4th. So you got 2 downs to make 6 yards, Notre Dame. Two plays to get 6 yards. Horvath taking it to the outside. Ooh, he's close. He might have gotten it. He might have gotten first down. What are they going to do? Where are they putting it? Dylan Raiola. That's got to be interference. Got to throw the flag on that. TH3. If we call a screen on this drive, I will get on a plane to Ohio. Holy smokes. Another fumble by Navy on a pitch play, but they recovered it. Man, Navy is playing sloppy. Wow. Sloppy. Indiana 17, Washington 7. Notre Dame 28, Navy 7. Ohio State 14, Nebraska 3. Ole Miss 10, Oklahoma 7. Illinois, Oregon, BYU, UCF, Missouri, Alabama, Texas, Vanderbilt, Florida State, Miami, Penn State, Wisconsin, LSU, Texas A&M, Kansas, Kansas State, SMU, Duke, all later today. Ole Miss has called a timeout. Ole Miss has the ball at Oklahoma's 5-yard line. 4th and 1. Ole Miss is up 10-3. 4th and 1. Lane Kiffin calls a timeout. At halftime, when Navy and Notre Dame goes to halftime, I'm going to be taking about a 10-minute break. When I get back, we're going to make a decision on what we're going to do for the second half of this game. We're probably going to go to Ole Miss at Oklahoma on ESPN. Ole Miss versus Oklahoma. We're going to keep an eye. We're going to continue to keep an eye on Notre Dame Navy. We'll keep an eye on Indiana, Washington. We'll be keeping an eye on Nebraska and Ohio State. But for right now, we're looking to go to Oklahoma versus Ole Miss in the second half. I hope you join us for the second half of Sooners in the Rebels. Nebraska has a nice little drive going here. A nice little drive. Another first down for the Cornhuskers. Oregon will be without their great tight end, Terrence Ferguson, against Illinois tonight. For the second game, Terrence Ferguson will be out. Big number 3, the big tight end of Oregon. Navy misses a field goal. It looks like Nebraska's chasing a field goal here. Oh my gosh. They called that in Nebraska? Oh, come on. Terrible call! Are you kidding me?
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world
Pass interference!
blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the news.
That was the least physicality. I mean, that was nobody. The offensive player did nothing, and the defensive player didn't do much. If you're gonna call pass interference, you call it on the. You don't call it on the offensive player. Didn't do anything. That was horrible. That's just making it up as you go along. I don't know what's going on here. And I get what you're saying. I can't hear the announcers. They marked the ball 2 yards back when the guy that got tackled. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. How can you... It's got to be egregious. Notre Dame is rocking and rolling. They have been since the Northern Illinois loss. It's good that he made the field goal because Nebraska, it's good that he made the field goal. But Matt Rule is staring down the referee as he leaves the field. Holy smokes. All right. So we're going to take a halftime. We're going to get rid of the scoreboard. We're going to come back in the second half. I don't know what we're going to do. Ryan Willie, Super Chat. Great. Do an LSU Texas A&M watch party tonight. Stay away from Penn State, Wisconsin. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a watch party tonight. We're going to have to... I'm just going to have to... I couldn't do one last night. I had to take care of my mother, so we're going to have to... find out what I can do, what I can't do, but thank you for the Super Chat. Keep your head on a swivel. Make sure you are all notified. Have those notifications open so when I do come on live, you'll know it. You'll get notified. I don't know what I'm going to do, Ryan Willie, but thank you. Appreciate the Super Chat. I'll try to come on. The problem is the wife is not home. She's going to Illinois going to a concert, a Sunday night concert in Rosemont, Illinois. So that's my issue right now. At least you can make field goals. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so I'll be back 10, 15 minutes. We'll probably check out the Ole Miss Oklahoma game. We'll keep an eye on the Buckeye Nebraska game. We'll keep an eye on everything. Appreciate it. Please come back for the second half. Until then, I'll see you in a bit. All right. Well, I have made an executive decision, and I have decided to punt on third down. We're just going to keep an eye on every game. Here's the issue. We're just going to do what Notre Dame Navy we've given up on for now. It's 31-7. I see Navy is driving. But for now we're just going to keep an eye on Navy, Notre Dame. It's not going to be a watch party anymore. Indiana, Washington. Now I've got that on one of the monitors. We're going to keep an eye on Indiana and Washington. Indiana has gotten a couple first downs on this drive with their running game, Ellison and others. And so they've got the ball, 17-14. Buckeyes in Nebraska, we're going to keep an eye on that game. And of course, we're going to keep an eye on Oklahoma and Ole Miss. The problem with the Oklahoma-Ole Miss game, it's a great game. Oklahoma's up 14-10 over 19 Ole Miss. That game is running behind all the other games. And I got to get out of the studio by 2:30. So that game is going over 2:30. So I cannot do a real watch party type of effort with Ole Miss and Oklahoma. So we're going to treat all these games the same. We're going to be just scattershot, keep an eye on all of them. So it's basically a watch party for all the football games that are going on. And not a real watch party for any one game. Now, Indiana just got another first down. Nebraska started with the ball. So, again, put down your comments for real time and let me know. Give me an update on all the games as we go on. That's the best I can do. There isn't one. The best game right now is Oklahoma Ole Miss. But the game is going to run late. It's quite obvious. And unfortunately, I can't stick around here all afternoon. So anyways, Indiana might have just scored a touchdown. It's going to get reviewed. And they did this by running the ball, just like they did against Nebraska. By the way, Nebraska is chewing up the yards on the run against the Buckeyes, down 14-6. Now that might become the game of this noon games, right? If Nebraska puts this in the end zone, it might be the big game of the noon games. Indiana's up 24-14. Again, the Hoosiers' running attack is very impressive. Raiola, another completion. The Cornhuskers are playing football this Saturday afternoon in Columbus. The Cornhuskers are feeling it. Upset. All right, 31-14, Notre Dame. Navy took the ball and they drove and they scored a touchdown. 3rd and 7 for Nebraska. Again, Oklahoma has started with the ball here at the start of the third quarter, up 14-10 over Ole Miss. Dylan Raiola pass incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 7 at the Buckeyes 30. Okay, can anybody still see me or hear me? Can you guys see me or hear me? We might have just had an issue. You got me? Thanks. Holy smokes. Okay, I think we're back. Okay. All right. Catastrophe. Okay, we're good. Woo! Thank goodness. I don't know what happened there. Okay. My goodness. All right. What are we doing? 4th and 1. Nebraska at the Buckeyes 15-yard line. Again, I'm probably a little bit behind all of you guys on these games. So, again, my apologies. Indiana's up 24-14. Washington's got the ball. Oh, we got a flag. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm not sure what's going on in the Nebraska game. I guess Dylan Raiola got sacked. There was a penalty previous. It's 4th and 9. Is that what we got? 4th and 9 for the Cornhuskers? A big run by Mr. Coleman for Washington. Holy smokes. Indiana's up 24-14, but Washington is driving. Ladies and gentlemen, if you just join us, we're trying to keep an eye on everything right now. We don't have the one game that we were doing, Notre Dame and Navy, it went pear-shaped on us. It went absolutely pear-shaped. Ole Miss has got the ball at Oklahoma's 34-yard line. 1st and 10 at Oklahoma's 34. The number 18th in the nation. Ole Miss is down 4. Cornhuskers did make a field goal. It's 14-9. Nebraska is playing tough at Columbus. Yep, 14-9. Wow. Rogers slinging for Washington. Another first down for the Huskies. They're at Indiana's 36-yard line. They almost threw an interception there. No, interception. I mean, out of bounds. Not an interception by Indiana. Okay, what do the Buckeyes do here? Tony White's Cornhuskers defense has been tough. Can the Buckeyes drive the field? Or the Cornhuskers? Going to get the ball back, only down 5. I'm going to put up a poll. Does Ohio State score a TV on this next possession? Yes or no? Yes or no? I think the quarterback, I think Rogers was over the line of scrimmage. Does the PATC think any teams will get eliminated from the playoffs because of a loss today? I would think yes. I would think yes because I think it's mathematically impossible for there not to be a team. Like UNLV just got eliminated, right? Pretty much UNLV just got eliminated. You're talking about today. If Ole Miss loses, they're eliminated. If they lose to Ole Miss, that's their third loss. They are eliminated. If Alabama loses to Missouri, they are eliminated. If Missouri loses to Alabama, they're probably eliminated. If Duke loses, they are eliminated. And they're favored to lose. So yeah, I think so. My answer would be yes. Riley Leonard is having a sensational day for Notre Dame. Another 22-yard run. Wow. Ole Miss 16, Oklahoma 14. The Rebels missed an extra point. My goodness. A great touchdown run by Arkansas quarterback Taylon Green. Remember, he got nicked up a couple weeks ago. Taylon Green of the Razorbacks, 13 of 16, 194 yards, 2 touchdowns. Arkansas 24, Mississippi State 10. And that would be the 5th win for Arkansas, which means Mr. Coach Pittman is not going to be losing his job. I don't think so. Interception! Cornhuskers are in business. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Oh, there was a flag. Looked like it was after the play, sideline. My goodness. Here comes Dylan Raiola. Nebraska can take the lead. Wow. Wow, we've got something going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Something going on. First down and goal at the Buckeyes 7. Nebraska can take the lead. It's 2nd and goal. Dowdell with a 1-yard run. All eyes on Nebraska and Ohio State. My goodness. Oh my God. Oh my God. Third and goal. Dowdell got nothing. 3rd and goal. Jalen Lloyd, 4 yards. 4th and goal at the Buckeyes 2-yard line. Wow. They didn't get it. They didn't get the touchdown. The Buckeyes would take the ball at their 1 yard line. 1st and 10 at the Buckeyes 1. The Cornhusker Dardell did not get there. The Buckeyes goal line stand. They take over the ball. 1st and 10. Holy smokes. Illini 10, if he would have reached the ball out, he would have broken the plane. He did keep that ball close to him, right? If he would have reached out, maybe, just maybe. Okay, 81% says no. And you guys were correct, of course. There was an interception. I forgot about the poll. Wow, we've got a situation here. Now, the Buckeyes start at their 1 yard line. Nebraska could get this ball right back in good field position. The Buckeyes cannot afford a 3 and out. No way can they afford a 3 and out. There's got to be some worry in Columbus right now. People got to be worrying. Holy smokes. 25-point favorites. 25-point favorites. Proud of the boys today. They're playing their hearts out. Cornhusker TH3.
Over the top net.
Judkins lines up behind Howard. 1st and 10. They push it out. Got a few yards. It's going to be 2nd down and about 7 for the Buckeyes. Woo! My goodness. Notre Dame 44, Navy 14, Indiana 24, Washington 14. Ole Miss has the ball up to 16-14 at their 35-yard line. Buckeyes are trying to run it out. It's 3rd and 2. The Buckeyes need a 1st down. They cannot afford to punt this ball right now. Indiana trying to hang on. Indiana trying to survive. They're 7-0. 4-0 in the Big Ten. Up 24-14. Buckeyes have to punt. Incomplete. Ibuka was targeted. Incomplete. Nebraska's going to get the ball. Woo! Here comes the Cornhuskers. Three minutes to go in the third quarter. Cornhuskers only down 5. And they've got the ball. Man, oh man. Holy smokes. First and 10, Raiola. Buckeyes 43-yard line. They threw that little flat pass. This time it worked. Got 10 yards. First down and 10 at the 32-yard line of Ohio State. Greg, if somehow we win, I'm buying a ticket to the Kansas State game tonight and showing up in Huskers gear.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Holy smokes. 14-9 Buckeyes. Cornhuskers first and 10 at Ohio State's 32-yard line. Raiola back to pass, going long. And don't know what happened there. The throw wasn't close. Maybe he was expecting the receiver doing a different route. He was covered. Washington's got the ball. It's fourth down. 12 minutes to go in the game. Washington, fourth down. Oh, Raiola missed a wide open receiver. Third and 10. That one's, woo. I don't know what happened there. Wide open receiver, and Raiola missed him. Indiana! Holy smokes! 20! 15! Indiana on the doorstep from taking a 10-point lead to a 17-point lead, and now Raiola sacked after missing a wide open receiver that shoulda, coulda, woulda. It should have been a touchdown. My goodness. A punt return by Indiana. My goodness, the Hoosiers are doing everything right. If one part of the team is down, the other part of the team picks it up. They're knocking on the door of that Washington's 14-yard line. Nebraska's going to have to punt it now. They can't even kick a field goal. Raiola missed a wide open receiver. And in the end zone, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Nebraska's been playing so good, but the last 4 plays, 3 plays have gone pear-shaped for the Cornhuskers, but they're in this game. They are in this game. They can still pull the upset. Indiana. Ole Miss has got the ball at Oklahoma's 49-yard line. 6:50 to go in the third quarter. Up to 16-14. Indiana has a first and goal. The Hoosiers trying to remain undefeated. Up 10 at home. And now the Buckeyes are rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. It's going to be second and short. Indiana's got a second and goal. Second and goal for Indiana. Nothing there for the Buckeyes. It's going to be third and at 2 yards. Cornhuskers defense is making all the plays right now. Indiana goes trips left. The quarterback keeps it. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Taven Jackson! My goodness, the Hoosiers gonna be up 17. Up 17. The Hoosiers are about to go 8-0. My goodness. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Smash the like button if you like our content. Share the video with your family and friends. The Buckeyes have got a punt. Their running game right now is being stopped. Nebraska's going to get the ball back in good field position. The Cornhuskers will not die. My goodness. Woo! Fans inside the Ohio Stadium have started booing the Buckeyes after that last offensive drive. The Buckeyes offense have turtled up. My goodness. Connor Happer. They are straight up booing in Columbus. No more murmurs. They are booing in Columbus. TD, Ole Miss. Now they put together some separation. If they can make the extra point. Ole Miss missed the extra point in the last touchdown. It's 22-14. Jackson Dart to Jordan Watkins. 35 yards for a touchdown. Number 18, Ole Miss. They're not out of it, but they're going to have to run the table. Ole Miss Rebels are going to have to run the table. To get into the playoffs. 22-14, Ole Miss. I was not expecting the Nebraska Buckeye game, Ohio State-Nebraska game to be this competitive. But it is. Larry says Ole Miss may be down at the 1 yard line. Yep. That's what it looks like. Indiana 31, Washington 14. Indiana's about to go 5-0 in the Big Ten. The Buckeyes are trying to get to 3-1 in the Big Ten. But they need to hang on. They need to survive against Nebraska. Nebraska's 5-2, 2-2 in the Big Ten. Nebraska, with the win today, become bowl eligible for the first time in 7-8 years. This would be the win that Matt Rule has been looking for. Right here, right now. Nebraska will start at the 27-yard line, down 14-9. The Cornhuskers have done a lot of things right today, but they have yet to put the ball in the end zone. And they're probably going to have to be able to do that to win this game, right? 14-9. The next time the Cornhuskers get down there, if they can get down there again, deep in Buckeyes territory, man, they really got to punch it in. Go for it on fourth down. You got to go for it. 1st and 10, 26-yard line. Handoff. Big run. Big run! Dowdell goes out of bounds. Holy smokes, about a 20-yard run. Here comes the Cornhuskers. Here comes the Cornhuskers. My goodness. Montcastle says Penn State needs to beat Wisconsin on the road. "45-yard line. 1st and 10, Nebraska. The Buckeyes trying to hang on. Play action. Raiola back to pass. Complete. Fadoni, the tight end, all the way down to the 18-yard line. What are we calling? What's going on? Was that a pick? What are they calling? What are they calling? Holding on the Buckeyes. Nebraska's got it at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10. Woo! Unbelievable.
Oh my God!
Nothing there. Nebraska went with a different package. Quarterback kept it. Harbaugh, and it did not fool the Buckeyes. It's 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. A field goal? Sure. If you have to, sure. They get down by 2. But man, you really got to punch it in here. Punch it in. Okay. We got a 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Nebraska again is playing on the line of scrimmage. Throw the ball downfield. Give Raiola a chance to make the play in the end zone. Throw this ball. Take a shot. None of this on the line of scrimmage stuff. Take the shot downfield. 3rd and 6. Raiola Shotgun back to pass. Dumps it first down for Donnie. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, the Big Ten. Who's going to be the, you got Indiana undefeated, you got Oregon undefeated, right? Oregon and Indiana, they wouldn't mind seeing the Buckeyes lose this game. They wouldn't mind seeing Penn State lose later tonight. Getting some separation from the other teams in the Big Ten. Raiola, back to pass. He's got time. He throws it up. Oh! Wide receiver wide open, and he missed him again. Raiola's passes in the end zone have been more than a little off. Okay, settle down, everybody. Settle down. Second down. Second down. He's missing wide open guys. But give him another opportunity. Give the true freshman. Let go of the reins. Let go of the reins. Second and 10. Hands it off. Dowdell, couple yards. It's going to be third down. They can still get a first down. If they get inside the 1 yard line, they can get a first down. But this is 3rd and 7. My goodness. Is this a 2-down play here? Do you go for it on 4th down, or do you kick a field goal? The Buckeyes' backs are up against the wall. A great game by Nebraska. Competing at a very high level. One of the best teams in the nation, Buckeyes. 3rd and 7. Second guy in motion. The Buckeyes are playing man. The Buckeyes are playing man to man. Touchdown! Touchdown!
Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown!
Woo! Okay. All right. Here's the situation. Now, this story becomes a story about the Buckeyes. $25-point favorite. It looks like Nebraska's going to be down at the half-yard line. Looks like Nebraska's going to be down at the half-yard line. But this is going to be a story about the Buckeyes. Can they... Ryan Day. They cannot lose this game. I mean, my goodness, the Buckeyes cannot lose this game. You lose this game, and then you're playing Penn State next week on the road, and you lose that game, you're out of the playoffs. You're out of the expanded playoffs. With that roster, with that, how much money did they spend on that roster? You cannot lose this game. The Buckeyes cannot lose this game. Touchdown. Nebraska. Unbelievable. Now they're going to go for 2 points. 5 minutes, Indiana. 5 minutes to go, Indiana up 14. This is a story about the Buckeyes now. Nebraska did their part in this play that we're watching. 2-pointers good. Nebraska 2-pointers good. The Cornhuskers are up 17-14 against the Buckeyes. This would be the biggest win for the football program since, I don't know, since 2016, 15, 14, 13, I have no idea. This game would put Matt Rule's, this would energize a fan base that has been in depression. The money would roll in like never before. After being defeated 56-7, you come into Columbus. But as big as the story is for Nebraska, it is bigger for the Buckeyes right now. They cannot lose this game. Come on. They cannot afford to lose this game. If they lose this game, the pressure on Ryan Day would be enormous. Here is the Buckeyes' schedule. At Penn State. Purdue, Northwestern. At home against Indiana. At home against Michigan. Indiana's going to have Curtis Rourke back by then. Penn State in Indiana. One of those two games, even Michigan, I don't know. I don't think Michigan can do it, but Penn State or Indiana could be the Buckeyes' third loss of the season if Nebraska pulls this game out. Unbelievable. You look at the Big Ten standings. Hoosiers going 5-0. Oregon, if they win, they go 5-0. Penn State 3-0. Whew, my goodness. The Badgers are 3-1. They're playing Penn State later tonight. Nebraska would be going 3-2. You can't even count out these 2-loss teams. At least for a third place finish in the Big Ten. Here we go, Buckeyes. The pressure is on. My goodness. I'm changing the title of this show. Nebraska versus Ohio State. Watch party. Nitwit, let the Ohio State fan meltdown begin. Wow. Here we go. I tell you what, the Buckeyes need to see something out of Will Howard. 10 of 13. Only 13 pass attempts. And the Buckeyes has only rushed for 48 yards on 20 carries. You got to open it up. And there it is! 40 down to the 37-yard line. Will Howard connects. Again, it's Carnell Tate. First and 10. That was a huge play for the Buckeyes. Nebraska up 17-14. Will Howard, they had to open it up and they just did. Now they go back to the running game, which hasn't gotten them anything today. 3 yards, 2nd and 7. Indiana is closing out the Huskies. 2 minutes to go. Signetti is walking up and down the sideline. Indiana is about to go 5-0 in the Big Ten. Holy smokes. 2nd and 7. Again, thank you for joining us. This has turned into a Nebraska-Ohio State watch party. If you're new, please hit the subscribe button. Smash the like button if you like our content. If you want to support this channel through a donation, hit the $sign where you make the comment. I'll get to you super chat as quick as I possibly can. Quinshon Judkins gets taken down. It's 3rd and 4. The Buckeyes running game has been stopped today. And the Buckeyes are not trusting Will Howard. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. It's more like 3rd and 5. It's more like 3rd and 5. Will Howard, shotgun, empty backfield. He's going to run it. Oh, he gets taken down from behind. They are a yard short. It looked like he had it. But Jamari Butler tripped him up. What a play. What a play. That was a great defensive play. Forced the 4th and 1. 4th and 1. 28-yard line. The Buckeyes are going for it. Shotgun. Not under center. They're going to throw it. It's complete. Oh my goodness. What a gutsy call. To Ibuka. Howard to Ibuka. Woo! 1st and 10. It's under 8 minutes to go in the game. Nebraska up 17-14. Nebraska has lost so many one-score games. So many one-score games through the Scott Frost years. Already in the Matt Rule year. Down 17-4. They're up 17-14. This is their time. Is it their time to win a one-score game? 17-14. They run it again up the middle, the Buckeyes. Quinshon Judkins got about 6 yards. It's 2nd and 4. Ole Miss 26, Oklahoma 14. Thank you, Nathan Campbell. Dan Montecastle. Illinois will beat Oregon. My goodness. Mr. Hoosier, Daniel Montecastle is getting all sorts of greedy. All sorts of greedy. 2nd and 3. Howard keeps it. He's stumbling, bumbling, rumbling. 1st down. 1st and goal inside the 10. It was a great call because Judkins, Nebraska crashed down. It was a great read by the quarterback. Tremendous read. Tremendous read by Will Howard. Those are the type of winning plays right there to win a game. Will Howard kept it. 1st down and goal. 9-yard line. Howard back to pass. Got plenty of time. Wide open. Touchdown. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They responded. The Buckeyes have responded.
Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown!
Woo! I am exhausted. Oh my goodness. 20-17. Buckeyes will go for one. Congratulations to the Hoosiers. Congratulations to the Hoosiers. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ole Miss 26, Oklahoma 14. Oklahoma has the ball 3rd and 5 at their 30-yard line. 14-20 to go in the fourth quarter. Nebraska has played one hell of a football game. They're in it to win it. They're down 4. Again, we just talked about it. Nebraska has lost so many one-score games. But this time, today, can they turn it around? Can they win the one-score game? Nebraska is 0 for 26. The last 26 times they've played a ranked opponent. Nebraska is 0 wins, 26 losses. 26 straight losses against ranked opponents. Again, they have an opportunity to win this game. Down 21-17. Time for Raiola. Time for Raiola to start creating his legacy. Nitwit, the defense has been aloof all second half. Wake the hell up. Penn State desperately needs the Buckeyes to win this game. Interesting logic by Nitwit. Illini Ted. Nebraska needs to use almost all 6 minutes to score the TD. Coy, even if the Buckeyes win, I see them dropping a bit with this performance. I agree, Coy. Again, of course, depending on the games around them, right? In the top 10. The Hoosier fans are celebrating with the players. Bloomington is going crazy. Indiana is 8-0, 5-0 in the Big Ten. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It was a great run, Greg. Come on. TH3, let's go. Cornhuskers. It's time to come through for the great fan base that you've got in Lincoln, all over the state of Nebraska. Crazy drama in Columbus. Ryan Day cannot afford to lose this game. And if Matt Rule wins this game, holy smokes. Holy smokes, what it would do for Nebraska. We'll get the mariachi here in a moment, Stephen McNeely. We'll get it. I forgot all about it. This wasn't really a Nebraska Buckeye Cornhusker watch party. It turned into it. 21-17, Ohio State. Nebraska, can they respond? 6 minutes to go. Can they put together a 6-minute drive? They run the ball about 3 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. ND drops a 50 burger. I tell you what, I'm not even going to think about it's almost impossible for Greg the Gold to be making an appearance this week. And we're not even in the afternoon games yet. Ooh, he got crushed. He got crushed. It's 3rd and long. It's 3rd and long. It's 3rd and long. My goodness. Dylan Raiola. Got to make something happen here. Got to make something happen. Got to make something happen. Right now, right now, right now. Shotgun. Looked like he audibilized. Looked like he audibilized. Back to pass. The rush is on. Out the back foot, incomplete. Again, Raiola looks like he throws out. Oh, he's injured. Raiola's injured. Raiola's injured. Oh, he got held. Number 17 got held. Hey! Hey!
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world
What?
blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I
Okay.
feel like I'm losing my mind.
Can anybody see that hole on the receiver?
Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest.
The chat room ain't talking about it. The chat room ain't. Okay, did you see that? The guy's shoulder got pulled. His right one. That was a clear hold. Punt down to the 37-yard line. The guy was running. He got pulled. Ouch. I just hurt myself. Ow. 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 I hurt the shoulder. I mean, I hurt the elbow. Ow. Okay, I'm going to have to take a break. But you guys know what I mean. My goodness. Okay. I hurt the elbow. My surgically repaired elbow. I don't know if you can see the big scar. I broke it in 3 places. 36 years ago when I was 20 years old playing broomball. I've never been the same since. I've never been the same since. Greg is injured. Absolutely. I don't know what happened. I knocked it up against my chair or something. No, Greg the Gold, I'm going to be okay. And I'm not Greg the Gold right now. I'm doing horrible. I'm about to go 1-3. After the first 4 games, I'm going to go 1-3. So I need a miracle to come back. Yeah, I'm going to have to shake it off. Gonna have to shake it off. Greg the Hurdy, no question. That was a hold. I mean, that was a hold. And it ain't like, you know how you grasp when you pull a little jersey, you have this clutch and grab. That was a pull in which it affected the wide receiver. Like it affected his stride. He had to regain momentum. It was a big time hold on that. But they missed it. So now Nebraska's defense, you're going to have to make the stop, get the ball back. And again, the big story is, and it seems like I have a lot of ice to do that, AMAC. It seems like I have a lot of ice to do that. That's what I wanted to get to. Now, it did look like, now, how did that get hurt? That's the question. Did anybody really see, like, did he hit somebody after he threw the ball? How did he hurt his shoulder or collarbone? Like, let me know, David Griffin, or anybody else in the chat. How did he hurt it? That's what I would like to see. He's on the sideline. Well, he looks okay. Well, I don't know. He looks like he's coming back in, though. Big defensive stop. 3rd and long. 3rd and long. Again, the Buckeyes. It's almost like they don't trust. It's almost like they're not trusting Will Howard. He's 13 of 16. Uh-oh, who's injured? Looks like a big old lineman. I don't think he fell, though. I don't think Viola fell. He didn't fall on the ground. That's why I was wondering. He did not fall on the ground. Nobody tackled him. Third and 9, in injury timeout. You know the Buckeyes do not want to have to give up this ball back to Nebraska. This is a great opportunity for the Cornhuskers defense to get off the field. It looks like Dylan Raiola is okay on the sideline. No ice. Maybe he got a little stinger. Maybe he got a little bit of a stinger. Raiola has played a good game, but he's missed some guys, right? Especially in the end zone. 3rd and 9. Third and 9. 3rd and 9. Dylan Raiola, 18 of 28, 137 yards. A lot of short completions. Will Howard, 13 of 16, 221 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Nebraska's rushing for 121 yards. The Buckeyes for 75 yards. Here we go. It's 3rd down and 9. Man in motion. Cornhuskers staying in a zone. Big defensive play. About a 3-4 yard loss. Nebraska. Again, it's almost like the Buckeyes do not trust Will Howard. Really, it's just, it has been so conservative this game. The Buckeyes are going to punt the ball back to Nebraska. Nebraska's only down 4 points with 3:43 to go. TH3 is calling for an all-out punt block. Again, thank you for joining us. If you haven't done so, please hit the subscribe button and smash the like button if you've liked our content. If you haven't liked our content, if I do too much yelling, hit the thumbs down button. That also helps us with the algorithm. Hit the thumbs down button. 4th and 16. The Buckeyes putting the ball back to Nebraska. First and 10, 24-yard line. Dylan Raiola. His arm looks okay. He's not injured. Doesn't look like he's injured. Maybe a little hurt, but not injured. This is the drive here. This is where you go for it on 4th down if you need to go for it. It's all in the hands. All in the hands of Dylan Raiola and the Nebraska offense. Shotgun. They lobbed it in the air. There's a flag. I don't know who it's going against. Pass interference on the offense. That was a great catch. It was a fantastic catch. 1st down and 22. That was not as egregious as the other calls. That was, he did push off a little bit there. 1st and 22nd. Raiola back to pass. There it is, complete. He dropped it, or it's a fumble. There's a flag. Maybe there's a targeting. It's incomplete. Maybe there's a targeting. They're calling it an incomplete pass. There may be a targeting. Well, we shall see. Targeting on the Buckeyes. And it's probably going to get reviewed. Of course, it's going to get reviewed. Holy smokes. Well, he did not hit him with the helmet. You don't have to hit the guy with the helmet, but it makes it less likely that it's going to be not overturned. But again, I don't know what a catch is, and I don't know what targeting is, so I will leave it up to you guys. I have no idea what targeting is. He did hit him in the head with his shoulder. What is that Fox guy saying? What is that Fox analyst saying? Is he saying targeting or not targeting? Forearm to the neck. He got hit right in the head. I don't know. He got hit in the head with a shoulder. But I have no idea what targeting. I have no idea what targeting is. So Ryan Day's yelling at the referee. The guy's being thrown out of the game. First down and 10, Nebraska. First down and 10, Nebraska. It is what? 3:18? 3:16 left to go in the game. Sideline warning. The fans are booing. Heavy drama in Columbus, Ohio. Heavy drama. They get the catch and the targeting on top of it. Holy smokes. A lot of people are disagreeing with the targeting call. Tom Fornelli, Jeff Schwartz. They're saying they don't know what the Ohio State defender was supposed to do because he did not use his head. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I have no idea. You try not to use your head, so you're going to hit the other guy with something. I don't know. I get it, TH3. I'm not talking about it from a fan perspective. I have no idea what targeting is. And nobody else does either. That's the problem. There's a flag. Looks like it's on Nebraska. Pre-snap penalty. Pre-snap penalty. It's going to be first and 15. False start for Nebraska. There is 2:58 to go in the game. 2:58 to go in the game. That did not go anywhere. Throw the ball downfield, Nebraska. 2nd and 18. Second and 18. Again, I want to thank you all for joining us for our noon games. It was Navy and Notre Dame, but we switched over quite a while ago to Nebraska, Ohio State, Whistle. After the end of this game, I'm going to be shutting everything down and hopefully coming back later tonight for a post game or for a watch party. We shall see. Thank you, Nathan. Ole Miss 26, Oklahoma 14. Coronation. Sat settles everyone down with yet another unblocked screen, this time up the gut. Mr. Johnson with Coronation. He has a great YouTube channel. Fantastic YouTube channel. A lot of Nebraska. There's a lot of good Nebraska YouTube channels out there. So are mine, Kerry Goldnose. So are mine. I don't know, Anthony. I will, if I come back and do a watch party, I'll probably be a double watch party, and maybe that will be one of them. I don't know. Most likely it'll be a post game, but it's difficult to do a 4-hour watch party and another 4-hour watch party. I'm willing to do it, but I got to have time to do it too. Nebraska, 2nd and 18, shotgun. Again, another little screen pass. It doesn't work. Now maybe Raiola's arm is hurting him. Maybe he can't drive the ball downfield. Maybe Raiola cannot throw the ball more than 20 yards unless he just lofts it in the air. Because honestly, we have not been seeing Raiola step into these throws. Maybe his knee is, maybe his shoulder is a little hurt, right? Yeah, interception. Look, maybe Raiola is injured, right? Maybe that's the problem. And they don't want to talk about it. Because how many times has he stepped into a throw today? All of his throws downfield have been off the back leg and whatever. But anyways, a great game by Nebraska. The defense was fantastic. Tony White, Dylan Raiola toughed it out. Dowdell and everybody else. A great game by Nebraska. Without a shadow of a doubt. Shadow of a doubt. Great game by Nebraska. Hopefully Dylan Raiola's okay. The Buckeyes. Look. Thank you, Kerry Goldnose. Thank you so much for your super chat. Thank you for helping us keep the lights on. Look, if the Buckeyes are not going to trust Will Howard with those receivers that you got, only throwing the ball 16 times, that is unconscionable. That is unconscionable. A horrible coach game by Chip Kelly. A horrible coach game by Ryan Day. Horrific. Absolutely horrific. Not to trust your transfer quarterback. You got to let him rip. You got to. What are you going to do when you go to Penn State next week? You got to let Will Howard play. That is my final words on this game for now. Congratulations to the Buckeyes and congratulations to Nebraska. Good game. Very good game. Until next time, which is going to be later this evening. Until next time, from all of us at PATC. To all of you, please, you all take great care of each other. Thank you so very much.